Well, we are back now with another round of the Mother Side. As we kick off a fresh month, it's the perfect time to make some positive change under our roof. So joining us with steps to shift the culture in our home from me-focused to we-focused is our good friend and parenting coach, Deborah Porter. Great to see you.
You as well. How are you?
Doing great. You know, I mean, we're already kind of getting into, you know, the holidays, thinking about family. So let's start with your definition of family culture.
Family culture is the way we move and the way we exist as we're moving together towards a certain goal, right? It includes all of our own attitudes, ideas, ideals, disagreements, differences, all of that stuff makes up our family culture. But the thing is, we want to make sure that it's not happening by default, but that it's happening by design. And we want to be aware of it so that we can help kind of create it and nurture it.
Okay, and so how do you have some steps for us for how we can kind of shift, and why is it so important to shift from the me-focused to the we-focused, especially now?
So me-focused can be two things.
Okay.
It can either be me-focused, meaning everything's focused on mom, meaning mom knows where all the things are, mom does all the things, mom knows all the birthdays, she buys all the presents. That's not good, because if mom's not there, no one knows what they're doing. The other idea of me-focused is when the family culture is really focused on the needs and wants of one person. It may be a child, it may not. But that's not good either, because we want everybody's ideas and feelings, and we want respect for everyone. So the whole me-focused thing, we really need to shift from that. And there's a way to do that. We've got to start by being intentional.
Okay.
We've got to start really paying attention to what the culture is in our family. And once we're aware of it, we have an opportunity to then influence it and change it.
You know, and it's so true, because so many of us, I mean, we're just on autopilot, go, 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 go. But really to sit and stop and think, I think that is so important. So you say be intentional and then connect to your values. Expand on that.
You know, we all have core values, things that are important to each of us.
Yeah.
How about we start discussing that? Like, you know, for someone in the family, a core value may be being able to be authentic. I need to be able to show up with all of my faults and warts and all, and still be loved and respected. For someone else, a core value may be, well, I want to be my voice to be heard. I want to have a say. I want you to at least consider me. So think about what the core values are for each of your family members. Let everyone share it. There are all kinds of core value exercises and quizzes you can take online. I've got one on my website.
Perfect.
But you want to be able to at least know what your core values are so that you can connect those to your family culture.
Which again makes so much sense, but I'm sitting here and I mean, it's like you think you know your core values, but I'm gonna head to your website and check that out. Let's talk about traditions, because I just love the traditions, and especially around the holidays. Talk more about that.
Behaviors and traditions are fantastic. And the thing I love about traditions is it introduces family members to maybe relatives they've never met. So you think about my children's children will eat a recipe that my grandmother made, but they don't know my grandmother. But it gives me an opportunity to introduce them to her through this recipe, or you know, whatever it is we like to eat in our family.
So do we.
So for my husband and I, you know, we have these things from our grandmothers that it's just such a great way to be introduced to relatives that maybe you'll never have the opportunity to meet. So we've got to hold on to those traditions. And sometimes our behaviors are attached to those traditions. Some families will hug and kiss every time they see each other.
Yeah.
Some are more competitive. Some are kind of a bit more funny and like to laugh a lot. So all of those different behaviors and traditions are important when we're thinking about our family culture.
And then lastly, you say create a family vision or mission statement. I feel like we always hear that, you know, kind of with careers, but why is it so important for a family?
You know, I love this, and our family has done this over the years, but what it is, it can be a visual or a sentence or two, but it helps keep everybody grounded. Another thing that a lot of people do is they create their own family coat of arms. So it takes a little research, find out what your surname means, right? Mine is Porter, so that means gatekeeper. Do you know yours?
No.
I looked up yours.
You did?
It means joyful.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Is that not perfect?
Oh, that's so wild.
So you kind of take what your surname means, a couple of pillars from your core values, and you create this really amazing coat of arms. And it's just a way to keep everybody grounded in what we stand for, what we believe, and how we want to show up.
And then what a beautiful thing if we can, as parents, instill this in our kids. The hope is that that legacy just continues. Deborah Porter, I just adore talking to you all the time. If you are not following Deborah on Instagram and social media, do it. And also deborahporter.net, so you can also get that quiz on,
Core values.
on the core values. So thank you, thank you.